See, actually, when I went into the member stand, there was a little bit of a commotion at the gate, which is usually a normal thing during matches, because there are people with unauthorized entry who are trying to come in and all that. So I thought it's just about that. But when I entered the road, I saw a lot of youngsters running helter-skelter, some with their scanners open, asking Kaha, jaana hai. They were jumping over the fence into that Gandhi Park, running around. I was wondering, is this some kind of a craze just to see those guys there running around? It didn't strike me so much. Once I went inside, again there was commotion inside with somebody, arguing about his ID card and all that. We went into the member stand, and then there was no signal. So I just came out to make a phone call. I came into the lobby of the clubhouse, which is when I saw some commotion again. I thought again must be some intruder. Then they were saying, Jagabidi, Jagabidi. I thought it's a VIP. And then I saw that they were carrying a man and they were trying to revive him. And when they were trying to revive him, he was gone. They carried him and ran. That really shocked me, seeing it at close quarters. It shocked me. I said, what happened? And then it struck me, one after another. In 10 minutes, there were another 5 of them, they're carrying and running. And one of the girls, they put her down, tried to revive her again. And she was also gone. And the sight of seeing this kind of a thing, young kids being carried and these people running, that's when it struck me that there's a stampede that's happened. And this was horrifying, those images still haunt me. As far as the police is concerned, I really don't know, because as a commoner, I would feel risk management, have they not made an assessment? Because the crowds were swelling and building up from 1 p.m. itself. It's only later I saw those photographs of around Vidhan Sauda and all that. But even around that place, the crowds, the way they were swelling, it struck me, why have they not thought of plan B, risk management? But when I entered the road, which is the other side from the main road, on one side is the police training center and the police grounds, and the other side is the KSCA and Gandhi Park. So when I entered that road, I found it really strange that about 150 motorcycles were parked. This is an event, and how were these parked there, blocking the way? And normal days, during matches and all, there are always an ambulance or something on that side, and even in KSC. But here I found there was no ambulance, nothing. This is an afterthought. When I saw these, I said, oh my God, there was nothing there. And as far as the police is concerned, I think the CCTV footages will have to be scrutinized to see who did their work, who didn't do what happened. But definitely there was absolute chaos outside also on the other side. As far as KSCA is concerned, I must commend the staff there, the clubhouse staff and the security. They really did a lot of work. Some of the KSCA, staff have carried these victims on their shoulders and taken them across. So they were well equipped in the sense of, they were doing physically whatever best they could in controlling. In fact, I saw one of the managers with a long stick. He was going on to the other side where the restaurant is, because there were these boys and girls jumping over from the compound, climbing trees and jumping down, mindless that if they jump from that height, because they don't know what is on this side of the club. And if they mindlessly jumped, they would have killed themselves or injured very badly. So it was chaos all over. Never. Actually, even during practice sessions, there is a medical center at the pavilion. There are 2-3 ambulances. It is well thought of, and we've never small skirmishes happen, but we've never seen. And actually, during matches, if somebody has had a fainting spell or any exigency that occurs, they're taken care of. So immediately they would be taken to Malya and attended to. So I have never seen anything go wrong. Actually, when I saw these, all of them were inside, because there was all that tamasha happening on the grounds. So there wasn't anybody with me. They were all busy taking selfies and taking videos of the event. So I don't think many of them knew about what I saw, unless, on their phones, they would have seen the news or relatives have called them. But to see it at close quarters, these kids being carried away, and hats off to those volunteers, whoever were the boys. Just imagine, about 150 to 200 meters, they have carried them and run across from East Gate to the West Gate, which is the Queen's Road entrance. Not a easy thing. I don't know, they must have been just random people. Some of them were staffers of KSCA. But there's one thing I wanted to tell. If there was an ambulance on that road, I think some of these kids could have been saved. See, we as journalists have seen headlines change and public memory is short. These arrests and suspensions, all this, it's not going to bring back the lives that were lost or remove the grief from the families. But if lessons are learnt, hopefully that such things shouldn't happen again. If there is a little bit of sensitivity into every person who is on duty, be it a constable, an officer, or staff members of the club or anybody, I think some element of sensitivity has to be there where they can say that I don't want the same to happen to my family member. Then the reaction and response would be different, no? Because making arrests and all that is okay. It makes good news. And that's it.